Okay, here goes. There's a lot of pressure out there nowadays, not just on students. This is McLean's here talking about university, broken generation. Shocking number of Canadian students feel depressed, even suicidal. So there's pressure on everyone nowadays. It's a me world. It's a jungle out there. It's more competitive and more pressure on everyone. It's people are more selfish now, self-centered, and less compassion out there because we're in the last days. That's what it comes down to. And so right now I believe the answer for these students, for universities, is to shut them down, basically for 3 or 4 years. So instead of student loans, we need small farm loans, small business. And because, what can I say here? Why do they call having a slow day mental health issue or feeling down? See, I read this article here, and they make it into a mental health issue when you're having a bad day or feeling down. Well, we all get discouraged. So we all have mental health issue, let's say, because we all have a brain. So just because you get down doesn't mean you need these stupid big pharma drugs that they make. And sure enough, this article talked about that. I wondered, are they putting them on medication? Sure enough, they are. So, big pharma. Okay, so go to Dr. Scott Johnson. That's also Contending for Truth, I believe, his site. Contending for Truth, Dr. Scott Johnson. Well, and he will talk to you, let you know about how big pharma, their drugs are bad. It means sorcery, witchcraft. The word pharmakuta in the Greek. Okay, now there's pressure too because of the job market is more unstable, and so there's pressure there on them. And so what we have to do is go back to the land. I wrote it down here. We have to go back to the land, back to basics, back to our Creator, less high-tech stuff. Trade our student loans in for small farm or business loans, and do that till we get things back in order. And okay, I underlined a few things here in this article, and I'm trying to well, I'll come back to it another time. You see, they don't have enough doctors at the university here, it says, or counselors to see the students. Well, I wrote here, okay then, meet them in groups before they jump off a bridge. Better to meet them all in groups. You don't have to meet them one-on-one. If there's so many people that need help, meet them in groups. They all got the same problem, so meet them in a group, like a church setting or something. My goodness. We got emergency here, and Mayday. So meet them in groups. My goodness. Well, here I was going to keep a time on how long I made this, but really it don't matter how long I talk. And there's my Woodstock. That helped me. That's good therapy, to go there, have another Woodstock, and smoke some marijuana. That'll calm you down. It cures cancer. Have hemp oil. Go to, who is it, Rick Simpson. Okay, there, I got sidetracked a little bit. Buy a motorcycle, too. That'll calm you down. But, yeah, I should be outside here. I notice the trees are turning here now. It's a beautiful day out there, so I'm going to get out there. I might go on my motorcycle trip now, which is a mission trip, to tell Canadians, to warn Canadians what's going on. And here, I got it on the computer here, that Scott Johnson contendingfortruth.com. Yeah, one word. And Dr. Scott Johnson. So there we go. Who's having a little nap there? Well, okay. You can see here some of my books here. I went to university. I took that natural disaster course. The bad weather coming and all that. And it was at BU in Brandon. And so 10 years ago or so. So I know what it's like, this university. I mean, here I was older and there was pressure on me. And I saw pressure on the younger ones, and that was 10 years ago, so I'm sure it must be worse now. Okay, so let's go back to the land and just shut down the universities for now, I guess, and give small farm loans and business and all that. And, we can downsize the big farms to create land, make land available, and that's what we got to do. And okay, take care.